the seaside. Pililla, Rizal, Philippines. So over there is the Sierra and this lake is Laguna Lake. So they fish here for food and for money. They fish for money. There's so many fishermen here. I remember when I was young, we used to come here every morning to buy some fish. You know, really the catch, the early, the fresh one. This is a freshwater fish. And if you want to buy a fresh one, you really have to come to the seaside or Dalampasigan or Tabing Dagat. So people come to that jetty to, especially with little kids, little babies, to feel the early heat of morning of the sun, the morning sun. They say it's really good for your health, especially for your back. It's really a good source of vitamin D. So they usually pluck here in the jetty and just stay there. So this place reminds me of my younger days. We're kind of poor back then. I don't know what's the definition of poor really, but I feel like looking back, I feel like we're poor back then. We didn't have much money, and there's so many of us, and there's only my father who's raising us, so it's probably very tough for him to, I don't know, maybe there's still so many poor people here in the Philippines because some of my siblings didn't really make it. So every now and then we help, but that's life. They said that's why our palm, our fingers are not even, because some made it, some did not, some are poor, some are not. We're just okay, but at least we're not that struggling anymore compared to when we were young. I remember every time I tell a story to the kids or that I always say when we were young and this and that, and we tell the story. I told the story and compare our life back then, and told them how lucky they are that they're having this and that and someone's helping them. It's just, I'm always grounded. Actually, I always remind myself that once upon a time I was young, I was poor rather, and I don't have much, and I wanted so much back then, but we don't have the money. I'm not really bitter. I just keep on reminding myself that I have to be grounded all the time, and I have to be generous, and I have to be kind. And I'm not that, that I'm not a saint, but when I'm hungry, I said this and that, I curse, and I do things like what everybody, do and say, curse just like everyone else. But anyway, I'm so glad I went back to the Philippines and try to fix some of our issues, and feels good. Like what my sister said, you don't know what's ahead of us, and life is very short, and you don't know if you're still alive tomorrow, tonight, a year from now. So try to do everything, good things rather, while you're here, while you're still alive. For others, this is just a very, I don't know, not a nice sight, but I like it. I love it. I just love to give, and I love to give. I can't, you know, if I die, I can take anything with me, not even a piece of whatever. So